everyone. We're going to try some different breathing techniques. So I had showed you a couple of different kinds tonight. We are going to try a little Kapalabhati breath. So Kapalabhati has been around thousands and thousands of years, and what it is Kapala is your skull, and then Bhati is the light or the knowledge of. So we're going to do a skull cleansing breath. So excuse me, definitely need one. The Kriya is a cleansing technique which will help you exhale toxins and get all the bad stuff out, the junk out. So this is very good with dissolving toxins like everyday CO2 use. So if you wear a mask a lot, if you are in somewhere where you do have to wear some kind of face covering, or just don't feel like you get your breath like you should and you're inhaling your own CO2 or not enough oxygen, this breathing technique helps to expel all those toxins out and get rid of them. So therefore, it also will stimulate your blood circulation and your digestion, clears up the mucus that's running through the body. It improves your kidney and your liver function. It can increase your metabolism, and it helps to clarify your brain activity, and it strengthens your nervous system. So it's very helpful. Kriya is one of the types of cleansings that you do, and this is an easy one. Most people end up doing this at nighttime. I did have to turn the lights on a little bit bright right now so you could see, but normally this would be a little bit darker. This would be before I'm getting ready for bed, just to kind of calm down the system, relieve some stress, get all those toxins out so I can get a good night sleep. So this is not a good breathing technique for those with high blood pressure. It can actually increase your blood pressure more. So do not do it if you have high blood pressure. Do not do it if you've just eaten or drank a whole lot. It does need to be on an empty stomach, because we're forcefully expelling air out of your belly and pushing it up through, going the lungs and everywhere. If you have a full belly, it can make you nauseous or want to vomit. So don't do that. Because of the quickness of the breath, you can become dizzy afterwards, but that's normal. So no worries on that. Just make sure you're in a seated position, relaxing. So we'll go through a couple different ways. So this is going to be active exhalations and passive inhalations. So before you start any of it, you're going to breathe deeply. Then we're going to do our active exhalations and do a round, and then we'll do an passive inhalation while we're doing it, and then one cleansing inhalation at the end. So for beginners, if you want to, I go ahead and always kind of get into whatever meditative area I like. So of course I have my pillow, because I like to make sure that as my yogi had taught me, my knees do not need to be sitting like this. They need to be a little bit lower than the hips if possible, so that it's more relaxing. So I always have my pillow underneath my bottom so that I can tilt correctly. So I like to get into what's called Nadi Sodhana Pranayama. So just get into this cross-legged position. I'm going to teach you beginner phase, which for the beginner, we're going to focus on the belly. So for the beginners, go ahead and place your hands on your belly. This is where all the breath work is going to happen for you as the beginner. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our fists against the belly. Okay? So what you will end up doing is you will inhale deeply. So a good cleansing inhale. As you're holding it, you're going to push release and inhale. So if you can try to get about 8 to 10 of those breaths where you're actively exhaling, that always helps. you do a cleansing inhale and exhale. If you get up to more advanced, you can, my yogi, she always has like 108 or it's over 100. That's usually the advanced people. They do it all in one cycle before they take that huge cleansing breath. But we're going to do it one more time with, I'm going to show you how to do it with kind of helping yourself as a beginner phase, and then I'll show you the more medium to advanced to where we'll only do probably 8 to 10 breaths. Sometimes we can get up to 10 to 20. It just depends. So both hands on your belly again. Inhale deeply. Make yourself a fist. And go. Get to 10. Inhale. Do it again. Again. That is how you can do it for the beginners to help your body figure out how it's supposed to do the jerking in. I'm going to try to show you how to do it for the medium, or as you get used to after you do the hands a while, you can practice without. So for the more advanced, keeping myself in the same area, I do like to put my hands in a certain mudra. So a favorite one is always the Gyan mudra, where you take your thumbs and your pointer finger, put them together. The other three are straight, but they're relaxed. And you just lay them on your knees. There you go. So they're relaxed. This is a favorite meditation pose, so this is always a good one too. So in the advanced stage, my hands are here. They are not on my belly. So what I'm going to do when I inhale, hopefully you'll be able to see my belly actually forcefully exhaling, because I'm going to go like that, if you can see my shirt moving. So I'm going to show you how we go through here. So let's inhale. And a cleansing. If you can get up to repeating the whole group of cycles, about 8 to 10 times, it helps. You can start out, if you want, with this one a few cycles, then moving to the more advanced, just getting used to your belly doing it. If you feel like your belly's not doing it enough, move back and you can actually forcefully do it. It's really nice to be able to get out all that carbon dioxide. I know as a nurse, and most of my nurse friends, we wear a mask a lot, or especially during stressful times or when we've had pandemics, we do have our masks on, and that you have it all day long. Or if you're working out in the yard, you're in an industrial plant, you have all this stuff and you're just breathing your own breath in, and you're not getting that natural oxygen that you need. So it's a lot of CO2 that's coming in, and you can feel it. You start kind of acting goofy, you're not thinking right, you're not as clear as you should be. So if you can do this Kapalabhati breath before bed, 5 minutes is great. If you can get 8 to 10 rounds, and you can just do 5 to 10 breaths per round. Or if you're more advanced, you can get up to the 100 and above, whichever one you like the best. And you will notice sometimes as you're going and doing it, you're just kind of, you're having a cough. And you feel that cough coming, right? That's okay. It's clearing out your mucus. It's getting all that circulation flowing. You're getting that tingliness. You're getting that, the pins and needles. You're getting that little dizziness. It's okay. The air exchange. You're taking out that oxygen, and we're breathing in, or taking out that carbon dioxide, sorry about that, and getting that oxygen back in. So I really like it. It stimulates your root chakra and it grounds you in, because we are grounded at this point, and it really helps to just calm people down, bring it all back to clarity, and just make you feel more at peace, and you'll have a really nice night's sleep. So recommend doing it before bed, because in the beginning of the day you can do like your 3-part breathing, that kind of thing. But at night we want to clear out all the toxins from the day, and we want to be able to sleep great. So that is a little bit on the Kapalabhati breath, and which is a Kriya, a cleansing. So I hope that you have enjoyed it. Practice it over and over again, whether it's beginner or whether it's more of the moderate to advanced. And I hope that really helps. Thank you.